Welcome everybody to part 2 of my Kanai Cube guide for patch 2.3. Now in this video we're just going to get right into it. I'm going to show you how to get the cube and exactly what other legendary properties it has. So as you can see, as soon as the patch drops, we're going to get Zoltan Cool is going to be back from the grave, and he's going to give us pretty much the Kanai Cube quest. It's a little misleading because there's no quest on the screen. But nonetheless, once you talk to him and he says, you know, go to the Ruins of Sesheron and this and that, it's going to be in Act 3, the top right corner, Ruins of Sesheron. Port into there, go kill enemies, get the loot. You come across like Yetis and a few new creatures actually were added to the Ruins of Sesheron. Even these cool traps, there's other traps also. So once you're done fighting through enemies, going through traps, you're going to come across a room. And in this room, the cube. Now again, Zoltan Cool does tell you again in text form like, hey, you know, you completed the quest, this and that, but there's no like giant, you know, like blingy, flashy thing saying quest complete, go get your cube. But as soon as you get this part done, the cube is going to be in town just like any other crafting thing. As you can see, it's here in town now. And there's some things that it can do. In the last video, we talked about how it can extract legendary properties from items like the Sever. So you can take a Sever passive and make it your own, make it like a normal passive. So what we found out is it's not as easy as I guess it came out to be, because you actually have to pay. So you have to run all 4 acts, 5 acts, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all 5 acts and get crafting materials per act, and they drop from the bounty bags. So, and it also costs what, 10 Death's Breath. So yeah, so you need 1 of each. That means you have to run all of them, and you can see them dropping from my bounty bags here. So it's that easy. It just requires farming. So there is kind of an extra step, which sucks, but it I guess it gives us some long-term goals. The next recipe on the list is the Law of Cool. So you can reforge a legendary item. What that means is you take a furnace, you drop it in the Kanai Cube with all the ingredients in the mixing pot, and you get a brand new random furnace in the mixing pot. So you're basically re-rolling the whole item. I mean, if it's ancient, you can re-roll it and get a non-ancient. If it's non-ancient, you can get an ancient, vice versa. So it's just like, hey, this furnace sucks. Why does my furnace have intelligence on it? I need to re-roll this bitch, and that's pretty much what you do. Next up on the recipe list is the Hope of Cain. You can upgrade a rare item. So you take an equipable item at level 70, like I think in the video I grab a pair of bracers, and you take a pair of bracers and you can upgrade that to a legendary pair of bracers. Now the materials aren't that bad for this one, 50 dust, 50 crystals, so you can kind of focus farm. So like if you wanted, let's say I needed, you know, my Immortal King's belt, I can take a shitty yellow belt, put it in the cube, put the ingredients in there. I mean, 25 Death's Breath is a little hefty, but it's not so bad. And you can re-roll it and get a legendary item. It could be the belt, it could be something else, but it allows you to focus farm. Just like Kadala, you can, you know, roll on belts if you wanted. Now, up next on the list, we have the Skill of Nilfur convert said item. Now this thing is causing a bit of controversy because it is freaking overpowered. 10 Death's Breaths is nothing, 10 Forgotten Souls is really nothing. Now this is definitely going to get nerfed. Don't be upset at me guys, it's going to get nerfed. The recipe is too light, and really what it is, it's just weapons. Like weapons kind of mess it up for everybody. Because like you can take like a Monk's Fist weapon or the Barbarian Bull Kathos weapons, and you can reroll that set item of the same type, right? So there's only so many Barbarian weapons. It's gonna be Bull Kathos over and over and over again. You're gonna get one of the two. So you can easily get an ancient. You can get an ancient Bull Kathos set, no problem. Up next on the chopping block is the Work of Cathan, and you remove level requirement. Now you need a rank 25 Gem of Ease, but essentially you can take every single item on your character right now, right? And you can make it level 1. So you can level up from level 1 to 70 with, you know, your Greater Rift 50 gear or whatever you have. Well, now it's like probably 70. You can convert 9 gems into 9 gems you actually want. And you're just gonna go to good old Squirt the Peddler. You're gonna buy whatever you need, whether it's like Essence of Amethyst, it'll, you know, turn it into the Vitality gems. If it's, you know, the Ruby, you'll get the Strength gems and all that stuff. So you pop them in the cube, you take your, like I'm taking my 9 gems, and I can convert them into 9 intelligence gems, maybe for my wizard or my witch doctor or whatever, you know. So you can kind of switch gems around. It's just a quality of life improvement. You know, it is a lot of money to buy the item. I think it's like $500,000. The last thing the cube can do right now on the PTR is it can convert crafting materials. So like legit, you can take, you know, 100 white items and turn it into 100 blue items, or, you know, 100, you know, we have so much goddamn yellow. We can turn the yellow into blue, the yellow into white, whatever we need. So it's just a nice way to swap back and forth between whatever, you know, we currently need at the time. Thank you so much for watching my part 2 of Kanai's Cube Guide. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to subscribe, comment, all that stuff. This is Bloodshed. I'm going to be coming to you with more things from the PTR. If anything changes with the cube, or when Blizzard nerfs this or that, I'm going to be here to report it also. So sub up if you haven't, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Peace.